How do I start this? Hello everybody and welcome to an episode of Chef Dave. Now, before you say in the comments, this is a little bit of a different way how have I done the video. Yes, you are correct. I wanted to kind of do a little bit of a twist on what we used to do. This is going to be more of like a Chef Dave attempts type of video. Oh my word. Hold on, before we start, look at my hair. It looks absolutely awful. Hold on. I don't want to start the new year with not very good hair. I do apologise, I didn't brush my hair. I'm so sorry. Hold on, we're getting there, boys and girls. Didn't really make a difference. But yes, so today I'm going to be making a recipe, or tried to make a recipe, of Moroccan pancakes that we actually tried when we were out there in Marrakesh. If you didn't know, me and Steffi, in the early of 2019, we did a week trip in Marrakesh. It was a last minute deal, all inclusive. We had the best time and we completely vlogged it as well. So if you guys want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description of the playlist or top right corner of the video. You guys can check that out. And yeah, I'm going to be trying to make these. These are kind of a different type of pancake that I've tried before. If you know, well, if you know pancakes in general, like a crepe or an American pancake, they're normally like a liquid type of mixture, and then you put it on the pan and then you actually cook it. This one is actually like a yeasted dough, and then it's kind of like layered in between, and then it's like pan fried. So it's kind of like a puff pastry pancake crepe type of thing. So it's interesting to me and I really wanted to try it out. So we're gonna make it right now. So let's get to it. What I'll do is also in the description below, I'll leave the full recipe for you guys, and I will also pop it on the screen right now. So you have to pause it now, write everything down if you do want to make this. This normally takes about 45 minutes to an hour to make, so if you've got the time and you want to try these out, give it a go and let's get to it. Boom. So I've got 440 grams of strong white flour, or bread flour is what the recipe says. I also have 2 teaspoons of salt. So lovely. Then I need 2 teaspoons of sugar. So the reason why you're putting sugar in, if you didn't know, if you don't make bread much or don't know why they put it in, it's actually food for yeast. So yeast needs food to activate, including hot water. So I've got 2 teaspoons of sugar, which I'm going to put in now. Boom. Lovely jubbly. Let's put that bad stuff in. Okay, so yeast is in. And the last thing I've got is a 1.5 cups of lukewarm water. This is to activate the yeast and to get the actual dough bind together. So we're going to add, I'm not going to add all of it, I'm only going to add a little bit, and I'm going to save a little bit left because you can always add more but you can never take away. I used to learn that when I used to do catering in college many years ago. So let's get started. I never use spoons. The best equipment is your hands when you're making dough, so I always like to use my hands. So it's quite therapeutic as well. So I've got to knead this for about like 10 minutes. So I've got to get it all mixed up together first. So what I'm going to do now is, I think that's quite a good consistency. I need to like knead it now. So the best thing to do is I'm going to transfer it over to the actual counter and flour it, and I'm going to start kneading it. So let's get that started. Let's get some more flour, just put that on top. Now we're going to knead this for like about 5-10 minutes. I know the majority of you are going to probably sit in the comments and say, why don't you just get a mixer to do this? I don't have a mixer, and I don't know, I quite like kneading dough like this. It's quite fun. It does get sticky after a while, but the stickiness will go and it will just become a smooth dough while you've kneaded it. So how's everybody doing? Are we all well in the chat, in the comments and everything? I think we are there now. Okay, so after kneading for some time, that's pretty much, if I can get to focus on the dough. There you go, so that's pretty much the dough, pretty much all put together. Still a little bit sticky, but I'm happy with the consistency. So now I'm going to kindly clean this up, and then we'll get over to the next part of our making these pancakes. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grease the actual plate, because when we separate the dough into smaller balls, we need it to rest on this so it doesn't stick, and then we're going to leave it to rise later on with the yeast, so which is good. So a bit of oil, probably a bit too much, but hey ho. Monkeys. Right, so, and also from now on you pretty much don't need any flour. Oil is going to be your main grease, so I'm going to wipe my hands with the excess oil I have on here, and I'm going to separate these into some balls. I have made the 6 balls. Some of them are not all perfectly correctly sized, but you know, we're attempting this sort of stuff. I'm going to rub some more oil on the top, and I'm going to place like a coffee over the top and leave that on the side for a few minutes, just so to rest it and get the dough to rise a little bit. We don't want to overproof it, so we're not going to do like a long one. It's just going to be a short 5-minute one. And then after that, we're going to start rolling them out and folding them, which is going to be a new way to do things. But yeah, you'll understand when you see it. But yeah, we're going to leave this to rest for a few minutes. Right, so 5 minutes has gone by. Let the dough rested. So I'm going to now roll the dough out to a really thin state. So it's really, really thin. And then when I said about the other items I had, so the fine semolina and the butter, we actually, I've just put that way too high up, sorry, the butter. We're basically going to sprinkle some of the semolina and then dot some of the butter in between, and then we're going to kind of layer it and fold it over. Sounds a bit weird, but you'll understand when you see it. So let's get started. Right, so like I said, we're not going to be using any flour to actually roll this out. It's just going to be oil. So I'm going to add a little bit of oil. But hey, let's see how it goes. Okay, so got dough. Now, I was watching this online, and they actually don't use rolling pins, they actually use their hands. So I'm going to be stretching it out by using my hands only. Right, so yeah, so when it's kind of like to that stage, it's really thin because you can kind of see the actual the worktop, so it's quite thin. Apparently, you're meant to get the butter, and you're meant to dot it about. Right, so butter is on. So the butter is on. I'm sure you can see that. Butter is on, and then I'm going to get the semolina, and I'm just going to kind of sprinkle it on the actual. Now, I don't know how much. It doesn't say how much. It just literally says on the recipe, just sprinkle some on. So we're going to kind of do that. And now I'm going to. So we're going to fold it over, like layer it. So you're going to do this. Like that. And then we're going to do that. Like that. And then we're going to do that. And then we're going to do that. So then that's what it kind of looks like. So this is before. So this is what's going to. This looks like this. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to make the rest. Yeah, I'm going to get this on a separate plate, and then we're going to do the rest, and then we're going to see what it looks like at the end. Right, so they've all been made. So as you can see, they've got like layers in them. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to clean up this desk, and then I'm going to roll them out into squares again, and then I'm going to pan fry them, and then hopefully they should be all done. So yeah, I'm really happy with them, but yeah, they're looking really good. I'm super excited to try them out. Right, so I've got a frying pan here, just turning up to as hot as I can get, and then I was actually reading in the recipe more, and apparently you're meant to actually roll these out and then place them straight in. So you're not meant to like have them all laid up and ready. I thought that was the best way to do it, but I'll kind of do that while this is heating up. Right, so pan is hot. I've got one of the pancakes here, which I'm just gonna try and do now. What was funny was when I was watching the people do the result, they were literally just like, you know, Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off, and then it literally just came out great. So I'm hoping this will work. But yeah, you're meant to cook it for like 2 or 3 minutes on each side, and then hopefully it should be like golden brown like a normal pancake that you see, or a crepe. Okay, we're getting somewhere, it's golden browning. I'm gonna add just a little bit of oil just to kind of help it out a bit. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, I'm quite chuffed about this. Okay. Well, it feels pretty much... Okay, so I think that's pretty much done. Let's start on the new one. So we've got another one here, just underneath. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas. This is good. Whee! We're liking it, we're liking it. You can see probably there, it's kind of like getting a bit bigger. I'm trying to turn it around so you can see it. But that's like the layers in between the pastry, kind of like cooking in between, which is good. That's a good thing. Because, like I said, this has like different layers in the actual pancake, which is pretty awesome. Right, finishing the last one now. Oh yeah. This one sadly has the hole in it, like this one has the hole in, but it's good, it's fine.
It's a belly button.
Yeah, it's a little mini belly button, I agree, Steph. But yeah, these are the Moroccan pancakes. They actually are called something that begins with an M, and I've tried to pronounce it many times on the video, and it does not sound right. So I'm just gonna call these Moroccan pancakes. So yeah, like I said previously in the video, they normally serve these with honey, so we're gonna serve these with honey because we have some honey. Normally I would have chocolate spread, but I don't have chocolate spread. So we have some honey, which I'm gonna use. So we're gonna try these out. Right, okay, so this is the Moroccan pancake. Now, I've got like 6, so I can kind of muck about with this.
Is there a face at that?
Yeah, eyes and the mouth. But when you rip it, if I kind of rip into this, there's kind of like, there's layers of pastry, and it tastes so good. I'm actually gonna try this just without any honey at the moment, just so I can kind of remember my time in Morocco. So I'm gonna try a little bit of this now. Mmm.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
I'm not meant to be in the thingy, but that's really good.
That's really good. Hold on.
Mmm. Oh my god, Jake, they were amazing.
I feel like I'm back in the resort at the Aqua
Oh
Mirage.
my god.
Hold on, I'm trying a bit of honey with this. I never actually tried it with honey when we were there. I actually mainly just had it with chocolate spread.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I wish I kind of had the chocolate spread right now.
Mm. Oh my god, it's so good.
Mmm. This is good.
Are you dunking it in the jug?
No, I'm not. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's amazing.
That's really good.
That's amazing.
Spitting. Actually, I'm not trying to. Is it the word big myself up? But it tastes very similar to the ones we had at the resort.
I think better probably.
Yeah, that's really, really good. It actually didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take. On the recipe itself, it actually said about 60 minutes. I do apologise, I'm talking with my mouth full. Very rude of me. Look, my hair is still not up to scratch, Steph. Hold on, hold on.
Oh, the food area. Are you brushing your hair in the food area?
I've finished cooking. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so it did say on the recipe take about like 60 minutes. I would probably say it took about half an hour to 45 minutes, depending if you had a machine to actually do the dough to do it quicker, it would do it in half the time. But the cooking wise, it took literally a couple minutes on each side. And yeah, I'm definitely happy with this result. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, boys and girls. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And make sure to also subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys are notified of our future videos. We're bringing a video every Tuesday. And if you want to also follow us on our social medias, everything is in the description down below. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section if you kind of like this sort of video style or setup of how I'm doing it. And we shall see you guys on the next one. Bye!